Isn't this lovely, Elizabeth? A picnic for just you and me.
And him?
What?
Loretta! Isn't that the young man who talks so highly of you?
Edward.
Well, he's coming this way. Oh, I better leave so you two can talk.
No, cousin, don't leave.
It's all right. I won't be far.
Good afternoon, Loretta. How are you?
Fine, thank you. It's a lovely day, isn't it?
Oh, no. Good afternoon, Mr. Richard.
Good afternoon, Miss Elizabeth.
Is there anything I can help you with?
Yes. Thank you.
You see, Loretta, I'm leaving for London next month.
Leaving again so soon?
Yes, business calls me back home. It pains me to leave you, but darling, with the spring ball coming up, I was
Good afternoon, Miss Loretta. I say, Loretta, you look simply stunning. You outshine this day.
Excuse me, Richard. We were having a conversation.
My dear Mr. Edward, how you do interrupt. Loretta, would you honor me by accepting an invitation to go to the ball next fortnight?
Oh, well, that is to say...
That is to say that Loretta is going to the ball with me.
I am?
Aren't you?
Well, you haven't asked me yet.
You know what they say, the early bird gets the worm. Loretta, I take it you accept my invitation to go to the ball?
Loretta, I was leading up to ask you to go with me to the ball. Surely you saw it coming.
Whether you meant to ask her or not, the fact is that I asked her first.
Scoundrel!
Edward.
Loretta, darling, I'm about to go to London. It will be a good 4 months before I see you again. Surely you can grant me this small wish before I go.
Miss Loretta, did I ever tell you that your hair practically glitters in the sunlight? Oh, I brought these for you. Although they're nothing compared to your incomparable beauty. Come with me to the ball, my sunshine. Besides, we both know he can't dance.
I say, sir, I am tired of your impudence, your sugary words, your dishonesty, and...
I say, he does seem to have a bit of a temper too, doesn't he?
Cousin dear, is everything quite all right?
Excuse me.
Loretta, whatever is going on between you and those two gentlemen?
It's bad luck, it really is. Here are two dashing young gentlemen come to ask me to the ball, and I can't decide who to go with.
Oh, how terrible.
I mean, I ought to go with Edward because, well, he'll be off to London soon, and it's the least I can do for him.
Right then, Edward.
But if I go with Edward, who will end up going with Richard? I mean, he did ask me first, and I couldn't stand to see some other lady dancing with him throughout the night. And oh, how he can dance.
Oh, then it's Richard you'll go with.
But Elizabeth, if I go with Richard, it will break Edward's heart. He's just so sweet, and gentle, and caring.
Well, it looks like you're in a pickle.
Elizabeth, if you had to choose between them, who would you go with?
Edward or Richard? Neither. I'm not the least bit interested in either of them.
Oh. Oh. Not the least bit interested. Well, that's perfect then. I'll go with Edward because I must, and he's such a dear. And then you can go with Richard so that no other girl can take him. And then I can go with Richard to the summer ball. It's perfect.
That's fine. So I'll go with Richard and you'll go with Edward?
Right.
Very well. I changed my mind. Since you like them both so much, how about you go with Richard and I'll go with Edward?
Cousin, dear, do you not remember the conversation we just had?
Loretta, dear, wouldn't you rather go with one that can dance?
I would not dream of depriving you of such a good dancer.
I'm not that good.
You go with Richard. I shall accompany Edward to the ball.
But earlier you asked me to choose between them, so I will.
Elizabeth!
Cousin! Just go with Richard. You two are... No!
So, you'll go with Loretta and I'll take Elizabeth.
I want Edward.
Right.
Very well.
Not the hair, not the hair, not the hair, not the hair.